Our tale of the tape for this middleweight fight. All right, now with the official introductions, we go inside the octagon of Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Alexander the Mauler Gustafsson. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Hamzat Chimaev.
You ready? You ready?
Well, there have been a lot of seminal UFC moments inside the world's most famous arena, and we are back at Madison Square Garden tonight. Should be a good one.
Who gets that shining moment in the world's greatest arena? I experienced it. I know how it feels to walk out of that octagon at MSG with a championship. Will you get that moment tonight? Nice punch and ankle over the top.
Nice job to connect there with the left. And there he goes, lands another combination. His cardio's so good that it allows him to put forth this type of output and pace.
When his opponent is done at 2, he is stringing together 4, 5, 6 more different strikes. You don't do that without having fantastic cardio.
Gustafsson getting work from the top here. These ground and pound strikes very effective. Let's see if he tries to work his way back to his feet. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
Chimaev gets tattooed by that stiff jab.
I mean, over and over, he is taking these strikes to the head.
Chimaev's in half guard. That is how you reverse position on the ground. Beautifully done by him there. Takes his back now. Oh, how about that transition to top position? Beautiful work by Hamzat Chimaev. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed. Attacking armbar.
Oh, that's tight. Holding on to the submission attempt here. Oh, how about that? He gives up on the submission. Looked pretty tight to me. Chimaev's right back to the full mount here. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get up on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space. Jab is on point right now.
Nice crack there. Now he's got the single collar and the clutch. Oh, nice kick there by Alexander Gustafsson. He has got all the weapons going here tonight in DC. I know this is a man you shared the octagon with for 25 minutes. One of the harder fights of your career. Gustafsson still getting it done in a big way here.
Yep, and he's got him secured in the half guard now. Now he's going full mount. He's got to be careful here.
And busy as he looks to improve position here. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Hamzat Chimaev.
And now he's attempting choke.
Oh, tense moment here. That arm triangle's tight. Oh, now he bails on the submission. Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Oh, huge pop from the crowd as the fighters get back up to their feet. I mean, you and I love a good grappling match, but these fighters came to see knockouts.
Yeah, the fans came to see them knock each other out. That's what they're going to get. all the grappling was beautiful to watch, John, but ultimately, it is the striking that people show up for.
Oh, how did he beat that uppercut?
Defensive savant, he blocked that punch.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds.
Another big takedown.
Working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here.
All right, buddy, take a deep breath for me. Relax. It's okay. He's getting to your body, though. Let's get our elbows a little bit tighter this time. Throw your combinations.
All right, so there's the end of the round. We had a big submission attempt there midway through, but largely the submission defense held it.
It wasn't tight. We thought the fight was over, but stayed patient, stayed calm, relaxed, and found his way out of that deep submission.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two.
Oh, body shot.
Gets the elbow up into the target. Single. Hammer fist here by Khamzat Chimaev.
Oh, he passes to half guard now. And he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Chimaev gets tagged by that straight punch. Nice land for the offense there.
Oh, man, he lands another punch to the head.
All right, so another takedown for the wrestler. He hinted that he wanted to strike here tonight, but sticks with the bread and butter, and it's working.
The bread is buttered, so why would you not eat it? This guy is doing exactly what we have come to expect from him. He goes forward, he level changes, and he takes you down. Once you're on the ground, he grinds you out. This is a wrestler's calling card, and he is showing you why tonight in the octagon. In the half guard. Look at him, he's setting up the choke now. Look at that, he's setting it up.
Oh, that Von Flue choke is tight. Oh, gives up on the submission now.
Well, he had it tight, John, but then he decided to keep the dominant position by giving it up.
Gustafsson gets back up again. Nicely done. All right, so he lands again just like we saw in the last round, realizing a lot of success with his Muay Thai game tonight.
You know, why change it? It's working, and it's working from the very start of the fight. The moment this fight started, you saw the advantage that we predicted was there. He started to take advantage of it early, and now he's continuing to build on that. This kickboxer looks amazing tonight. Side control is pretty safe there.
Oh, hard ground and pound strike there. I believe that one opened him up. All right, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Oh, he reversed position there on the ground, and he's now in the dominant position.
Get them out here.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. All right, good movement by him here on...
Oh, Kimura tag, yup. It's tight.
Stay tight. Stay tight and finish.
Oh, the submission defense holds up. He gets out.
He said that he was ready for everything that would be thrown at him. In that position, he showed that and proved it.
While working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Khamzat Chimaev.
He's got to start kicking the body, kicking the head. He's just got to start kicking.
Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys going out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of this thing.
close guard.
And he's gonna try to find ways to pass and move to a submission. He passes to half guard.
Back to the feet now. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward. Oh, back and forth we go.
Well, straight right hand has been a good weapon for him. He misses with it there.
Another takedown land.
Chimaev's in half guard. All right, side control now. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Oh, he's in trouble here, DC.
He's got the triangle with a lot of pressure going down on his opponent.
Oh, looks tight to me.
It's work. I'll stand this up. You need to work.
That's tight. Oh, he got out.
He actually bridged, got his hips up in the air, used his momentum to take him back towards his opponent's feet, chest down to the mat to get out of that deep submission attempt.
Stop. 10 minutes in the can.
Stop, stop, stop.
All right, this is it. You lose him. You got to go out there and use your striking. To win this one, you got to knock him out. Everything you got goes into this last round. You hear me?
All right, so there's the horn. That means it's the end of the round. And get that man a singlet, man, right? Offensive wrestling on point tonight.
That was a tutorial. That was every single takedown you could secure in a fight. He did it all the right way. He's beating his opponent to the finish before he can try to sprawl and respond. He's a step behind. If he's going to stop these takedowns going forward, he needs to react a little quicker.
Chimaev gets caught by that flush straight punch. Nice job by the offense there.
He looks like Pac-Man. He's taking so many strikes to the head.
Khamzat Chimaev gets the single leg takedown. Nicely done there. Oh, nice shot landed from the bottom. Gustafson's in half guard. All right, close guard now. Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity by Chimaev. Oh! He's hurt now. Misses with the left hook.
Ooh, what a punch.
Just missed on the front kick there.
Beautiful timing for that takedown. He secures the takedown. Look for him to posture now and try to land some ground and pound. Oh, right into mount. He's got that arm triangle. Watch him pass to the opposite side. It looks real tight. He'll drop his weight to try to finish his technique.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, and submission defense wins this transition.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Well, that combination's going to leave a mark. You see him getting top position, standing over his opponent, and delivering the ground strike. Nice job by Alexander Gustafsson. Under 3 minutes now to go in this third and final round. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What? Oh, he's hurt bad.
Knee to the body.
Oh, nice knee, nice knee.
Oh, how many knees can one man take?
Another big takedown.
Oh, beautiful transition right into side control. Oh, he's got him in the crucifix now. Looks like he's trying for a submission now. Ooh, that Kimura looks tight. It's gonna continue.
Oh my goodness, I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over.
Well, that eye area is getting bloodier with every passing strike.
It's like a target, and he keeps going to it, and you see it's starting to get worse as the fight is going on.
Oh, that's a sharp hook there by Khamzat Chimaev. Well, he is clearly faded in this one, and I'm not talking about the high and tight skin fade on my man Daniel Cormier. He got stunned earlier in the round, and mentally I feel like he checked out a little bit.
He hasn't been able to build back and fight the way that we're used to seeing him fight.
Gustafson's got his hand looking for a guillotine choke.
That guillotine is tight. Great submission defense on full display by the opponent.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Chimaev. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Alexander Gustafsson.
Changing the position.
Nice positional control here. Good work from the top here by Khamzat Chimaev. Oh, man, the blood is flowing now. I know a lot of you like that, but he has got to figure some things out defensively or this fight's going to end.
He's got to move his head, John. But the problem is, now he's got the blood to deal with. He's got a sharp striker in front of him. He has got a lot of things to deal with if he wants to win this fight. But right now, the focus needs to be on the head movement so you're not getting hit in that cut.
Well, you know, Rogan's pissed he missed this one. We are witnessing an instant classic. Back and forth we go. Both fighters have been on the cusp of being finished, and both have exuded a ton of heart.
Yeah, they've both shown heart, courage, ability, technical skills. I can't really tell you how these two are still in the fight with the damage that they both are exhibiting on their face. Another big takedown.
Going for a submission now, or so it appears.
He's looking to finish, John.
We won, baby. We won for sure.
All right, so the fighters go the distance tonight. We'll look back at some of the highlights, and if you can't stop the takedown, probably not getting your hand raised tonight.
And he was willing to land multiple takedowns. It wasn't one takedown and a whole bunch of top control. It was multiple takedowns that allowed him to get this victory. Great performance.
All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 29-28, 29-27, and 29-27. For the winner by unanimous decision, Khamzat Chimaev.
All right, so you heard it there from Buff. Khamzat Chimaev gets it done on the scorecards. He's your winner by decision tonight, and in large part because he wasn't going to force the finish.
No, he wasn't going to force the finish. He wasn't going to put himself in bad position. He was okay with however the fight ended, whether it be a finish or a decision. The guy is in fantastic shape. He has a well-rounded skill set, and he continues to show evolution every time he steps in the octagon.
And knowing Khamzat, he's going to try to make a quick turn and propel his candidacy forward. Congrats to Chimaev on another big win tonight. All right, without further delay, let's get to tonight's tale of the tape. And now, one more time for the official introductions. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the World and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, Rowdy Ronda Rousey! And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Josiane Josie!
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
A female fighting pioneer and largely the reason why women were brought into the UFC. Enter the former bantamweight champion, Rowdy Ronda Rousey. 9 career wins by armbar, 3 by knockout as well. Tonight, though, the grappling advantage is hers. We will see if she goes to. Rousey. Oh, and there's another combination. She's turning this into a sparring session. Just high volume, and her opponent's got to make some adjustments.
Opponent has to make adjustments, but she has to interrupt those combos. When she gets going into her combination, opponent needs to interrupt that. When she is this free-flowing, it is very difficult to deal with.
Edge of your seat action as expected so far.
Oh, big elbow.
Fast pace here in the early going. All right, nice takedown defense there. And if you are looking to avoid a floor fight with a jiu-jitsu ace like this, you gotta have takedown defense. Hers has been shored up, to be sure.
She told us she'd be able to defend. She did a great job of recognizing the level change, defend before it got started, and now she's still on her feet.
Lunges forward with a left there. And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Really nice defense there. Oh, that's a heavy kick downstairs. Oh, that's a pretty filthy combination there by Rousey. Staying busy in the clinch, lands a nice punch there.
Now the two separate from the clinch. What a beautiful jab landing there.
We have crossed the midpoint here in our opening round. Swing and a miss with that punch by Rousey. Oh, another vicious combination there. She is picking her apart on the feet.
Picking her apart. Oh my goodness, this is very difficult to watch. John Anik, give me the play-by-play. You're so good at it, I can't look at this.
And doing work with the jab.
She's got the single collar tie. Switch knee lands to the body.
Big power shot there. All right, so her calf now starting to show some real signs of bruising, DC.
And that only works because her lead leg is her opponent's lead leg. It's the split stance. It's two conventional fighters, so that kick is available to her.
Under 2 minutes now to go in the round. Oh, how good's that leg kick? Really finding the kicking range now. Another one lands there. Now she gains some separation. Oh, and there's another leg kick, just out, right? I mean, now she has sort of rendered her opponent, as you see the damage, a one-legged fighter.
She is fighting a one-legged fighter, a wounded gazelle right in front of a hungry lion. That is not a great position to be.
Man, yet another strike is thrown by her, and it lands right on that calf.
She said that was the game plan. She told anyone that would listen, I'm going to beat her legs up. That's exactly what she has done.
Swing and a miss by Rousey. Under a minute to go. Well, she whiffs on the straight right hand.
Good eyes to not take that shot.
Oh, she's really starting to put together some significant body shots here, attacking both sides now.
Beautiful strike.
30 more seconds, let's do this.
Oh, nice.
So a lot of strikes have landed here, and she has some swelling now to prove it.
Well, she's landing that jab, the right hand. She can't miss. She cannot miss. And right now, while the swelling has started, it's not critical. She needs to make sure she's better defensively so that we don't get to that point.
Round two straight ahead.
Okay, not bad, not bad. You're missing a lot of punches though. You're wasting a lot of energy. You need to set up your strikes, okay?
All right, let us get you some highlights from that previous round. Body kick, certainly a big story for her, and almost like a 2x4 hitting your rib cage. No fun.
Yeah, it's like a 2x4. It's like someone taking a bat and just driving it into your ribs. She took those shots over and over in that round, and if she continues, her night's going to end very soon.
You ready? You ready?
All right, let's get to round 2. All right, here we go as the next round gets underway, and you can see the visible damage on both sides after all of the effective body work there in the previous round.
You can see it, the redness, the tenderizing of the ribs.
Yeah.
Soon, her opponent will start to drop her hands to protect her body. Look for her to follow up with something over the top, hoping to end the night.
Oh, she continues to punish the body yet again here, just as she did in the previous round.
Big shot to the head. Another good stick to the head.
Trying to establish that jab once again. Well, without even looking at those stats bottom of your screen, you know that the most significant strike in this fight has been to the body. It has been there for her all night long. She knew coming into this fight that she didn't want to just headhunt, she didn't want to just leg kick. She had to attack the midsection, soften up her opponent. She has certainly done that here tonight. Well, not just a high output.
Oh, my God.
Oh, how good was that judo toss?
Oh, nice. She's stepping over the mount here.
Armbar set up here.
Nice setup on that armbar.
Ooh, that looks tight.
Looks like it's getting tight.
And somehow, some way she gets up.
What a beautiful job. Pushing the leg over your head, freeing your head, defending the armbar submission. Beautiful. Unbelievable.
All right, half guard position for her here, and this is a spot where we've seen her have a lot of wild success in previous fights.
She has a tremendous amount of success from this position because she's so knowledgeable. She keeps the right side underhook, and she just goes to work with that left arm. She's posting an elbow. She's building her posture and punching. There are just so many different ways for her to score strikes from this position.
All right, so just as we saw in the previous round, she is realizing a lot of success with her kickboxing game tonight, and you can see the confidence growing with every strike landed.
It's overwhelming for her opponent to be in there with her when she's in this flow state. She's so good at everything she's doing that now the activity is starting to pick up. If she can continue to fight in this way, I wouldn't be surprised if this fight gets finished.
Well, she has had her striking. Oh, nice ankle pick. Great timing, better execution. Everything working off of her jab. Well, we sat down with her on Thursday. She said it's all coming together, and she has put on a striking clinic tonight. Clearly her best performance in the UFC.
The only danger was if her opponent could get her to the ground. Not, and you saw how well a high-level striker can work whenever she's very comfortable.
Oh, she landed to the calf yet again, and I know her opponent's got her poker face going, but that cannot feel good.
You know, the only time you use the poker face, Jay, is when you have to. And right now, she is trying to not show how hurt she is every time she takes one of these kicks.
Oh, strong body kick by her there. Oh, beautifully placed with that strike. Pinpoint, and it cut her open.
Pinpoint accuracy, and you can see the blood start to trickle down her face. Great shot landed by her opponent.
There's that kick.
Oh, nice right hand.
Well, she has certainly picked up the pace here in round 2 and starting to find herself in the pocket a little bit. She was a little bit hesitant in round 1. No hesitancy whatsoever here in round 2. She has clearly found her rhythm in range. Well, it is not the worst cut we've ever seen in the UFC, but a lot of blood donation happening right here, right now, as her opponent continues to target that area.
You have a fighter in front of you who is so disciplined, who is so sharp. You have got to get on your bicycle, you got to get on the outside, limit the damage getting between rounds, and then try to reset, because right now, this cut is only getting worse.
Man, shades of Conor McGregor against Dustin Poirier, Magomed Ankalaev dealing with it against Jan Blachowicz. I'm not sure she can take one more calf kick and stay in this fight.
No, she has got to do something different. She is starting to get her legs beat to the point that the fight's gonna get stopped. I mean, she's hurt bad.
Well, she's able to get up, and she is officially on wobbly legs. In the can. All right, that's the end of the round, and the fighter has a cut on her nose, so that is something that certainly bears watching moving forward. Cut man racing in there. He'll try to seal that cut. She doesn't seem too bothered by it, but certainly something we'll keep an eye on here moving forward. All right, let's now look back at some of the action from that previous round, and she got knocked down. Didn't see that strike coming.
No, she didn't see it coming. She had taken a lot leading up to that. It wasn't one strike that hurt her. It was an accumulation of the damage she had taken that put her in that spot. She's tough, but let's see if she can turn the action around as we go forward.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third and final round here. All right, so next round getting underway here, and if you look at these two women, you may think it's the start of the fight. Absolutely impressive where their cardio is at here as we hit this next round, and you wonder what it's gonna take to tire these women out, at least if the first couple rounds are any indication. They look like... Oh, lands a hip toss now.
Oh, she's in trouble, dude.
All right, she's got north-south position now. Oh, she's got her back. Well, Rousey's attempting a rear naked choke now. Oh, she bails on the sub. Well, you could argue this is as good as she has looked on the feet, and she continues to target that facial region. A lot of swelling now.
I'm one of those guys that will make an overstatement. I will talk about how great they look. I don't know, and I truly mean, I don't know if she's ever looked better.
Yeah.
She looks like an absolute savage out there tonight. And the work that she has done on her opponent's face shows that.
Yeah, her opponent getting less recognizable by the minute.
That was nice.
Rousey's back in full mount. Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. Oh, she landed again. That is a high fight IQ to continue to attack that cut. That's bleeding everywhere now.
Everywhere. You know, we love smart fighters. This young lady is as smart as they come. She will not abandon this approach. She knows that it's working, and she can see the work paying dividends by looking at her opponent's face and seeing the concern every time she lands something.
Oh, nice punch there in the clinch. All right, so now as the cut continues to get worse, it appears as though it's starting to affect her a little bit.
Yeah, it's starting to affect her. You can see it. She's reaching for it. She's pawing at it. She's trying to understand where the blood is coming from. She has got to stay locked in if she wants to win this fight.
Well, she is not a loser, but she is losing this fight, and now time is working against her. Submission's got to start flying here, Chad.
Yeah, and being a submission fighter, it's very difficult to just go and chase that finish. She's got to get creative here if she's going to win this fight.
Oh, her calf just continues to absorb shots, and at this point, I got to think the corner's thinking about stopping things on the run.
The corner has to stop the fight. I don't think there's been a time where it's more clear what they should do. Save your fighter. Don't make her fall flat on the ground from leg kicks, and the referee has to stop her. Save the fight. Save the fighter. Stop it right now.
Straight punch. Useful. 2 minutes to go in our third and final round.
Oh, nice.
Well, seemingly, even when she gets her hands up, a lot of these strikes are getting through, and looks like some swelling on her head area.
I mean, swelling on her head. You know, she's getting beat up. Make no mistake about it. She's taken far too many of these shots. What she needs to do is get active in her defense. Make sure that she doesn't get hit with too many shots clean. because while it may not be bad yet, it's only going to get worse.
Well, she continues to bide her time here on the feet. Now throws a front kick and lands.
That front kick was beautiful.
That landed. Misses with the right hand.
She closes the distance and gets single collar tie. What a fight.
We got a fight, folks. Trying to kick the leg out.
It's over.
So how about this result tonight? She told us in the fighter meeting, I got to get a finish here tonight. She absolutely kept the judges out of it. That is her signature win, and this crowd enjoyed every minute of it.
Signature win, John. She has never looked better. She said she was going to get a finish. She got the finish. What a tremendous performance by this young lady.
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 19 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by TKO, Josiane Nunez!
All right, so there she is, your winner by TKO. She felt like her power would be a big storyline in this one, and she was absolutely right.
Power was going to be the difference. So what she did was she reserved it a little bit, found the spot, found the opening, landed the first shot that hurt her opponent, then found the follow-up shots that allowed her to win this fight by TKO.
And now our tail of the tape for this heavyweight fight. All right, now for the official introductions. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Curtis Razor Faze. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Anthony Lionheart Smith.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
So with Curtis Blades, he has been quick on pursuit of the takedown in past UFC appearances, but how will he approach this challenge here tonight? His striking has improved leaps and bounds since his UFC debut. He figures to be bringing a lot of different weapons to the table here tonight. Oh, nice straight punch there by Blades. Well, we talked about that reach advantage as you see him land the straight punch there. Great job using his length in that situation. Effective strike there by Lionheart Smith. Trying to establish the jab early on here. Oh, beautiful straight right hand. Beautiful combination there. If you are teaching an up-and-coming fighter about throwing volume strikes effectively, you can do worse than watching the film on this guy.
It's a master class, John. It's a master class in mixing up the target.
Blades gets the double leg takedown.
He passes the half.
Blades making these ground strikes count. All right, feet on the hips here. Blades is back in half guard, very comfortable here.
There it is. Now he's going to mount. Oh.
Postures up now and lands a vicious head strike. Smith's in half guard now. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Under 3 minutes to go in round one. Nicely done. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Lionheart Smith.
Now he's going full mount. This is a terrible position. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
All right, working inside the closed guard now. This is no safe place against this opponent. Goes to the body there.
He's got great kicks also. He needs to be throwing more kicks in this fight. He hasn't thrown many at all.
Just over 2 minutes now to go. Big shots being landed on both sides here.
Barely missed on an uppercut right here on the inside.
Out of range with that one. Oh, and he tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Smith.
Oh, nice little right hook there.
Collar tie here in the clinch.
Take it for a ride. Nice double leg, nice finish. Great shot from the top position.
Both fighters back to their feet now.
Stay sharp. Nice jab there by Anthony, boy.
Now going upstairs with the left hook. Under a minute now to go in this one. Clean punch right there. Heavy kick downstairs. Oh, nice left hand from Lionheart. Man, that's a stinging jab. You can tell he's been boxing his whole life.
Yeah, and I mean, it's popping over and over. He's throwing it, and he's a boxer, so he throws it from a little bit of a different stance. So it's not something the MMA fighters used to see.
All right, so there's the takedown game on display, all set up, though, by the hands this time.
It has to be set up. You cannot just take blind takedown attempts. You can't just shoot. You got to set your opponent up. He did that beautifully. Beautiful ground strikes landed. Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
Second round, straight ahead.
Stop!
All right, buddy, take a seat. Deep breath for me. Breathe. All right, you with me? Good. All right, your takedowns were great that round.
All right, so there's the horn at the end of the round. Multiple takedowns landed for him over the previous 5 minutes.
And you know what, John? Even more importantly, look at the opponent now. He's afraid to pull the trigger because he's been taken down so many times. Getting taken down is one thing, but having it happen to you continuously really does make you gun shy. And right now, he's very tentative to let his offense go because of the fear of getting taken down back to the mat again.
Ready.
Round 2 is underway. All right, well, we'll see if his opponent can make the requisite adjustments. He got taken down left and right there that previous round.
It's going to be very difficult because he never got a specific type of takedown. It was always something different, but it always led to his opponent getting great top position.
Oh, beautifully timed with the Superman punch. Pretty good jab there by Curtis Blades.
Fighter blocks the punch.
Body kick now by Lionheart Smith. Oh, man, I'm starting to feel bad for the canvas as he lands another takedown there.
He landed another takedown, and he's doing it over and over again. What I am a massive fan of is this cardio, the ability to be able to keep this pace over and over as he hits these takedown attempts. He passed the half guard.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Close guard. Oh, well placed with the hammer fist there by Blades.
And there you go, again, half guard. right into side control, yep. He needs to try to get to a half guard at least, at minimum. Try to go to half guard.
All right, so he continues to land, and not exactly what we thought we would see in this one tonight, but the wrestler willing to stand and trade and proving to be able as well.
Yeah, it's out of the ordinary. Usually this guy level changes to take you down very early in fights, but tonight he is showing that he is comfortable in the striking, and he is on point with his striking. They've worked very hard to improve his stand-up.
Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You got to go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot back off and take your time. He's right for the picking. Go and pick him.
Smith's trying to lock up on a submission now. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Good as that as he gets out.
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
The ground strikes continue to pile up. All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
Blades is in half guard. Smith's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. Blades is back in half guard.
On to the mount.
Keep working and give me those elbows.
90 seconds now to go in round two.
Into half guard.
So the crowd absolutely loving it as these fighters work their way back to the feet.
The fighters are back to their feet now, and they can take in the applause because they deserve it after that grappling exchange.
Well, until his opponent adjusts, you might as well keep going with it as he continues to land a high volume of strikes in this one, DC.
But you don't want to be stuck on your feet with a boxer of this caliber. This guy's too good. And as you see his opponent looking lost, this is what you expect. He is that good in this singular skill. He got on 4-ounce gloves. Take this dude down. Don't box him. He's too good at it.
Smith's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. Uppercut lands. Well, some fighters, when they get cracked in the mouth, they respond well. He got stunned earlier in the round and hasn't really recovered or gotten back into things.
People react differently, right? Some people just get back going. He's having a hard time building his way back into this fight.
Beautiful entry as he gets the takedown late in the round, too, which could have an impact on the judges potentially.
Absolutely. You want to leave an impression in the judge's mind. And when you walk back to your corner, you get up from a dominant position, you almost want to wave at the judges and say, I got it done. Refs will help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of his position.
All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cutman will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward. All right, so he survives to the stool, but he's going to need a plastic surgeon on Monday. Let us show you some of the strikes that caused that damage above the eye.
Just beautiful striking on display. He found the target constantly. He opened up a big cut above the eye, and now he sees that he's got a wounded opponent in front of him. He is going to target that eye even more in this next round.
All right, so here we go. Third and final round. All right, so next round underway here, and you got to admire the stamina that both of these guys still exuded towards the end of that round. Both men put a particular focus on their cardiovascular commitment in this training camp, and it's clearly paid dividends here tonight. We have two legitimately fresh fighters here as we hit this next round. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to pile up these body shots here in the latter stages of this fight. You didn't see a lot of that in the earlier rounds, making up for lost time here. All right, well, that blow is buffeting from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with a super high fight IQ. So when you give him that blood, that crimson red is nothing more than something that inspires him to continue doing what he's doing. So you have got to change something. You got to get your head moving so you're not taking too much damage to that cut. Oh, nice takedown defense.
Always busy here in the clinch, lands a nice punch there. Blades, his nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight.
Real quick leg kick. Yeah, he's got to. He's got to start checking kicks.
All right, so we'll see if he goes for another takedown here, and it's the way he's approaching the setup, too, that I think you've liked so far.
I love it, man. I love how he's throwing the left hook and almost pulling himself into his shot. Punch goes, as the opponent's hands go up, he drives himself into the guy to try and secure a takedown. Truly, truly high-level striking mixed with unbelievable wrestling.
Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight. But we didn't expect to see this type of war between these two guys.
Blades is cut on his nose, manageable for a while, maybe not so much now. That thing is pouring blood.
He's got to find a way to finish this fight. Nice job blocking that punch.
Single leg takedown is good. Man, look at the redness now almost immediately on the right side of his body. Oh, and he locks up a triangle now. You said off the top, his go-to submission looks pretty tight to me.
Oh, and if he's got you in there, then you know that...
Oh, he's out! Champ, these submission setups aren't that bad, but he keeps getting denied.
Yeah, because he's not panicking. He's taking his time. He knows what to do whenever something is coming in his direction. It's beautiful. It's beautiful to watch a guy comfortable even when he's under attack.
Smith's in half guard, continues to apply pressure here in half guard. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. All right, so back to the feet we go after a lot of ground. An elbow!
Big right hand. Big knee to the body.
Smith's cut is getting worse here. Man, is that bleeding. Again, you know, we're a broken record when it comes to this reach advantage, but he lands another punch there.
Nice jab.
And he gets the takedown.
You see him put himself into the half guard? Likes the control, yep.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
All right, we'll see how he chooses to defend here.
Great defense by the defensive fighter.
Oh, staying busy, fighting off of his back, and he lands. All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have two hands in or two hands out, or guys start to attack triangles.
All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position. And you see this fighter today loves it, too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an
big left hand lands upstairs.
Oh, he hurt him.
All right, the official decision is in. It resides with the venerable Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest 30-27. For the winner by unanimous decision, Curtis Faze.
Curtis
Curtis Razor Blades, ladies and gentlemen. What a win for Blades here tonight. We saw some of the evolutions he has made with his striking game. The wrestling was still on point, and you start to wonder, as the big fights will materialize, just how far can Curtis Blades take it?